We go to next now. Division of marks, theory for computer application and skill subjects, 50 and 50. 50 marks for theory and 50 marks is practical. Practical, no outsider will come to conduct any practical. Practical will be conducted by the in-house teachers only. So whatever work, it may not be conducted on one single day. Do not think that 50 marks will be allotted just on the basis of one practical that teacher is going to conduct for 50 marks. It will be collection of work once again. 50 marks, maybe minimum 5 sessions that the teacher would be taking, or even a teacher can decide to take more sessions for that, for practical work. Okay. So next week. Promotion policy. In order to be declared as having passed in class 10, a child has to clear has to get 33% marks in each of the internal assessment and final exam, and total 100. If a student scores less than 33% in one or two subjects, in final exam it will be considered as compartment. But otherwise, if he scores, if he have to write the compartment paper and score 33% for the promotion policy, but I think now it is not relevant. The child will have to appear in the second level of exam. If a student scores less than 33% marks in more than two subjects, he will be considered as detained in class 10 only. We should not be discussing all this. We are not expecting any child to be not clearing the class. Printed performance, I think this we have already shared with them after this announcement of the new policy. So two level of maths, one is your standard math and other is your basic math. Again, registration is already done. So first level will be the same as existing one, that is standard mathematics. The other one will be a lighter version of the math. However, as far as teaching is concerned, teaching will be just the same. Classroom teaching will be just the same. It is not going to be different. However, when children will be appearing in the board exam, that time those who go for standard mathematics will have a normal paper that is for everybody, and those who go for basic mathematics will get a simpler paper. Okay, this is just to some children are having fear of the subject, so that is why, just to avoid that, or maybe just to make children comfortable, the two levels are recommended. And if any child fails in standard, then again the child will have to appear in the standard exam. If a child fails in basic, then again child will have to appear in the basic. You cannot change it afterwards. And however, initially CBSE decided that those who go for standard, they will be eligible to go for engineering field or such kind of field where higher level of mathematics is required, and basic mathematics people will be allowed to go for commerce or other streams. But now I don't think that this is the criteria. Schools are taking if child has cleared even basic math or standard math. This I have already mentioned, that syllabus, everything will be just the same. So if your child has applied for basic mathematics, day-to-day teaching in the classes, in the school, the paper will be just the same. We are not creating two papers. Just towards the end of the session, like when session will be over, after that, just to give them, you can say, the experience to the student, a basic paper will be conducted. Otherwise, teaching will be just the same. And this is what CBSE is also expecting. So area of, for core scholastic, you will be getting the grades also. That will be discipline, art education, health and physical education, and work education. So your participation and your classroom behavior is also going to be assessed. So be particular about these grades also. So portfolio is a new term, I think. So it is a collection of evidence of a student's work over a period of time. It could be your day-to-day work or selection of your your best piece. This is what I just said. Whatever you people keep doing throughout the year, or whatever you have done in class 9 also, if you feel this is going to be your achievement, your certificates, anything can be put in this portfolio. Okay? So you will be, the way it is organized, the way things are put there, your marks will be allotted. And this portfolio contains 5 marks. It is 20 marks internal assessment ka one small component, that is of 5 marks. So I think they have given you the ideas also what all can be part of that. Previous one, this can. Children, this is for you. What you can put there in that portfolio. any achievement or any work, photographs, anything that you feel that can be put there. So you can put and you can create your portfolio. Okay, next one. So once again I come back to books is going to be our mantra this year. NCERT is your Bible. Do a lot of written practice. Parents, this is for you. When we were talking about parental support, we need this support only when children are home, when we send any homework. Please make sure that homework is done. Do not expect teacher to send you a private message informing that your child came without doing any homework. Just trust us, teachers are doing their bit, but I have seen that many a time children go back and they do not do any work, they just come back. Children are rushing from one tuition to another and parents think that their work is done, but if child is not coming back from the school or coming back from the tuition and not doing practice, child is not going to gain anything. It is just wastage of time. Wastage of time, because ultimately self-study is very important, their homework is very important, whatever work, whether tutor is giving or school teachers are giving, that work should be done regularly, side by side, only then child can achieve anything. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. Regular study habit is important, and when we say regular study habit, you are studying, whatever we are doing in class, you have to revise, and please make sure that you are doing a lot of written practice. At least children should be making notes. If they are sitting with the book, again, they are not going to gain anything. A child sitting with the book in the class or even at home, you are just wasting your time. So you need to have your pen, pencil in your hand, you need to make small notes. I think a lot of work teachers have done in the class. Teachers have told you how to create those mind maps, flow charts, how to make those small notes. This is very, very important, and how to highlight the keywords. This is what teachers are doing. So my request to all the parents would be, please keep on watching them, that this is the way they have to study. This is the only way. There is no other way. No other way. Then keep away your mobile and social media when you are studying. We should not say when you are studying. Actually, in this class, it should not be there with you. Now, the proposed scheme, I think I started my session with this. You can go through it once again. So this is the first phase, 17 Feb to 6 March. These are the exams will be conducted, and second phase is 5th May to 20th May. Result of phase 1 will be declared on 20th April. Already they have informed. Phase 2 will be 30th June. Phase 2, after phase 2, whatever result will be declared, that is going to be the final result. However, you can take out your report after first phase also, okay, from the DigiLocker. I think we have already informed all the parents that it is compulsory now. APAR ID, I think all have shared already. So DigiLocker say they can take out the report also. I think we have all discussed, and we will be sharing this PPT with all the parents also, so you can also go through it. If you have any queries, any questions, you can ask. But first I would like to introduce all the teachers. First the class teacher, Praveen ma'am, and Anamika ma'am is not here. Anamika ma'am is class teacher of 10A. Children, I think we can welcome our teachers, give them a big round of applause. Praveen ma'am is class teacher of 10B. Then we have other subject teachers also. So science team, please come. Physics, Reema ma'am, chemistry, Renu ma'am, and biology, Tanya ma'am. Then we have social science team, Rashmi ma'am, and Abhay sir. Then we have our language department, Punjabi, Kavita ma'am, Hindi, Manju ma'am. Then we have our skill subjects, artificial intelligence, Shilpa ma'am, and computer application also Shilpa ma'am will take. Marketing and sales, Monica Rupla ma'am. Then we have our music team, Jaideep sir. You can go from there. Yes. Then we have Asif ma'am, art department, Then sports, we have Sandeep sir. Sir is not here, he's on duty. Then dance teacher Akhil sir. I saw him entering, but no, he's not there. So Akhil sir. Then we have our counselor, Mandeep ma'am. I think this is our team, a wonderful team. This is what I just said. Dedicated teachers of Smart Wonder School. So one element is in place. I can vouch for it. I can guarantee this, that this element is definitely in place, and our support in the form of our principal, Mrs. Poonamjit Kaur, and our enrichment head, Mrs. Sudeshna Sharma, and our coordinator, Navpreet ma'am. So this team actually is a wonderful team. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. So now, questions from the parents.
Two phases of exam, you said.
Yes, sir.
So would it be average of both or best of?
Best.
So would it be mandatory for second one?
No.
So if you are fine with first?
Yeah. And this is what we are telling our children.
Mhm.
We are not even talking about second.
Yeah, that's
Second is just like a compartment exam.
right. And it
Yeah.
would definitely
Yeah.
face
And
exam
sometimes
in
what
11.
happens, sir, if you see, I'm looking at in a very positive manner. Like sometimes it happens, sir, because of one accident or maybe some disease or some reason, child is not able to appear in any one paper. So in that case, there will be immediately one more level that will be available to that student. But normal circumstances may nothing is going to happen. Normal circumstances mean nothing is going to happen. Headache should not be the cause to appear in the second level. Okay? ये नहीं है. अगर कोई serious ailment है, कोई ऐसा problem हुआ है, all of a sudden, then only it happens. Otherwise क्या होता था? Previously, board was not allowing these children to appear in that exam, and after that, the next level used to come after 6 months. A lot of time was wasted.
Yeah.
So if you look at this way, then it is good. And they are saying there are many sports persons in this country now. Many children are pursuing their careers now in sports, just to encourage them. Because it happens sometimes because of their camp or because of their national level sports. They are not able to appear in. They are not able to appear in all the exams. So what will they do? They will do mix and match. So if you see it that way, it is good. But we will encourage them to appear in the first level. Now one thing more. If they want to, like for example, I was just talking about improvement exam. So improvement exam will be possible if they have appeared in the first level. For example, math mein first time they got 50 marks. Now they want to improve. 3-4 days के लिए LOC will open. When you can register yourself, you can apply कि okay second level में जाना है आपको. Then same exam you will have to appear in. It is not like that कि पहले में आपने basic math किया, अब में आप standard. No. Is it clear to everybody? Same is with other subjects also. You cannot change your subjects. So when you are registering, that time itself we have to be very careful. And otherwise, to be honest, we are also in the stage of discussion only. CBSE also has just floated the scheme. We don't know what all new elements will be added, and final draft would reach, I think, by maybe in next 2 or 3 months.
So that means you can right away opt out of second, or you have to declare it later on.
No. You first round में ही we will apply for both. हम तो कहेंगे दोनों है, because as you know, we don't know, maybe any emergency may also come. हमने option दिया दोनों के लिए. But we are encouraging our children to appear in the first level. First level में when they are appearing, if there is any eventuality, they should do. Naturally, they will do well in the first level only. And first level में जैसे ही आपने किया, your result is declared. And after that, you need not to appear in the second level. And आपको DigiLocker से at least you will be able to get your mark sheet. On the basis of that mark sheet, go ahead with your class 11 admission and go ahead with that. But final जो report है of the CBSE, that will be generated on 30th June, because they don't know who are the children who will be appearing in the first level or the second level. This is the scheme, whatever we have understood so far. Anything else?
Thank you.
Yes.
I think you should ask some. I request that you should invite any of the students and what commitments and the principles they are going to adopt randomly.
Anyone randomly. Okay. Harkar, this is your question asked.
So what was your question?
Hello, is it audible now? Hello? Yeah, like what I ask is like, this year is very crucial for everyone, all the children sitting here, as well as for the parents. So my question was like, what would be your this year resolution, discipline, and principle to achieve your this crucial class goal?
Focus.
Not one thing, sir has asked such a big question.
Focus and spirit.
Okay. First thing is focus. Okay.
Discipline.
Discipline. Okay, good.
Routine.
Routine. Okay. Timetable. Routine. Very good. What else? No phone. You can take care of your friends also. You can call your friend. Whosoever you want to call.
Resolution for this year is first of all balance and on my sports and studies, and second of all revision of my studies, because revision is very important, and of course hard work, and also that no phones and no laptops this
Please. Okay.
Sir, लैपटॉप एंड फोन घर से बाहर ठीक है डिसिप्लिन
Oh yes, I know. You don't have to say. Yeah, I know that.
I help him.
Yeah.
one thing more I am also particular about smart ma'am is particular about smart haircut. I am particular about smart turnout. Children when pictures are clicked, you should look smart.
So I think this is the picture that we can get clicked.
And that is so important. When they are entering the school,
I want to convey this to parents. We are so particular about each and everything. So this is what like अगर photo के लिए इतने particular है, so I think you can well imagine that we are particular for their like discipline, their studies, their routine and everything. So just the need is that all of us have to work together. Collaboration that is required. This is what with what I started my presentation today, and let us collaborate for their success, for well-being of everybody. They are the ones who actually are going to take charge of the country later. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Introduction of 2 board examinations. We are committed to preparing students well in advance for this transition, ensuring they receive the right support, guidance and practice to excel in this new system. Thank you Raina ma'am for the insightful presentation. We appreciate your guidance in helping students and parents understand the journey ahead. I now request Principal ma'am to say a few words.
Thank you, Raina ma'am. I think you have covered from A to Z, and parents are also satisfied. We just had one question, so but please believe us that even if you go back and feel that there is some doubt, you want more clarity, we are always there. You can call up the school, connect with ma'am or me, or you can come to school, meet me, meet ma'am. There is no problem. We are going to be together working for this whole year to ensure that our children do the best that they can, right? There is no need to put stress on the children, but just that much of stress that they actually are motivated to do well. They should have that urge that I have to put in this extra work. So this year, if you push yourselves, you will be, happy about it for the rest of your life. So in class 10th, we generally for our date of birth, we give our class 10 mark sheet. And mark sheets are for the 10th are always asked by everyone. What were your marks, in 10th? And of course, it will also help you decide on your career and the choice of subjects that you take in 11th. Because your whole life will depend on the marks that you get in class 10. So we always say that knowledge is important, understanding concepts is important, but also penning it down is important. At the end of the day, we want the marks also of what all you have learned. So you have to be very serious. And jokes apart, believe me, the mobile is the biggest distracting factor in anybody's life now. So if you really want to study, just put it away. Actually, you should give it away. You should say, I don't want it this year. I'll take it once I'm finished with my exams. That would be a very, very that would be the best option. Of course, there are multiple. You can say that, okay, give it to me on a Sunday, or maybe I'll just use it for 1 hour. If you have that kind of discipline, so that will be good. Make sure that you do not hold on to your mobiles all the time. I'm checking with my friends and all that. What happens is we just end up wasting a lot of time, ours and our friends. So I think we used to live without a mobile. At your age, you'll survive. Okay? So believe me, there is a life beyond mobiles, and it is a very peaceful and disciplined life. So if you give your mobile to your parents, you will benefit, and maybe after that you can ask for an iPhone. Yes? So the result is important. Study hard and study smart, and please be punctual, please be regular. All this taking leave or chuttis because my head is hurting, my stomach is hurting, and I will study at home does not work. Any child who's regular in school and is paying attention in class really just has to spend 1 more hour at home to revise. That's it. But we make it difficult for ourselves. We don't pay attention in class. At that point of time, we are, being funny or distracting the others, and then we don't listen to what the teacher is saying. Then we have to do that whole thing on our own, which we can't. Then we go for tuitions. So believe me, the teachers are teaching everything in the school that you need to ace your exams. You do not need tuitions. You only have to pay attention in class. That way you save your time and you save your parents' money. Because you're already paying the fee. So you might as well pay attention in class and listen to what the teachers are saying and teaching and understand it. And please ask your questions if you have any doubts. Please ask. From July onwards, the remedials will also start. Please attend them. We put a teacher there, and the teacher is meant for teaching the children whatever subject that they are going to be doing, but you do not turn up. Right? So we are wasting resources, and you rather than spend more time and go for tuitions. So it's better that you stick to the school, and we are capable of bringing in a lot of hundreds, and this will only happen if you decide you want it. The parents are there to support you, and we are here at school always ready to go that extra mile for any child who wants to, ace the exams, achieve better marks. So all the best to all the children, and have a good and happy year. No stress, just good studies, and please make sure that you are prompt in asking your questions. So the moment you feel that you've not understood something, you must ask so that you are not left behind, because each concept builds on the next one. So if you've not understood one point and you say, oh, doesn't matter, I'll do this later, but then the next chapter starts, you cannot understand that also because you did not understand the earlier one. So children, please be very, very vigilant. Please ask, please take it, that's your right. Get the answers from the teachers and clear all your doubts on time, right? And parents, we request you to give your full support. Be there to give that extra cup of tea or coffee that the children need when they are studying. Get them into the routine from now, not in Jan. So they should be regular from now, which means they should play and they should study. Please do not think that 10th means just keep studying. They need to go out. They need to have an hour or 2 hours outside, whether in some sports or a walk or cycling, whatever. That is very, very important because the child's mind gets fresh and then they can study before or after. Just let them be regular with their classes. Please make sure that there is no absenteeism. Don't let your child sit at home because the child will lose out on what is being taught in class and the child will be up to something that is no good at home. No child is going to sit at home and say कि ओ मैं तो बहुत पढ़ाई करता हूँ अभी ऐसे कोई नहीं करता. So please be careful, please be vigilant, stay connected to the class teachers and ma'am, because it's very important that we know what the children are doing, and if you need any support, please ask for it immediately. Don't wait till the pre-boards are happening and then we say, oh, my child, does not seem to know this or that. So let's all be vigilant and work towards this together. You have our complete support. You can meet us, call us anytime, and please make sure that the children are focused. And for that, you need to be focused. Don't be anxious, don't be panicky, just be focused and be calm. For the children to have that calm energy around them. Otherwise, they'll also get too hyper. So all the best, children. There is a lot of time, but from today only, your motivation starts, your commitment starts, and the parents will be able to see. So keep guiding them. We don't have to taunt the children ever, but we can always encourage them. We all make mistakes. So one mistake should not become like a whole lecture for 10 days, because children don't like lectures. Do you like lectures? No child likes to get a lecture from the parents.
Ma'am,
So
we can call them if they have any issue. with
yes,
parents.
yes. So if there is any child
We are solving every problem.
who has problems with a parent and you want us to speak to them, you can
Yes.
So important thing is that here we all want the same thing. Our goal is common. We all want you to do well and succeed. Your parents, us from the school, the teachers, and you as students. I'm sure there's no child sitting here saying, I don't want to get good marks. Is there anyone thinking like that? So we all want good marks.
Want good marks without studying.
But for that we have to work. We don't get anything for free.
Yeah, yes.
We have to work for the marks. We have to earn them. And your teachers are willing, their teachers are there to support you, and you should have no problem earning those good marks and make the school also proud. Thank you, children. Thank you, parents.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I request all the students to go back to their classes with their subject teachers and parents to stay here in Avivall to sign an important document.